What up, what up? It's your boy AD out here recording in the bushes, recording in the jungle. I know y'all probably like, why are you out here? Why? Because it's Mother's Day and you know they everywhere. So you gotta be low key. They everywhere. Can't even make a video. Can't even make a video because they trying to listen to your video. Stuff is crazy. But real quick, I'm gonna make a real quick video, man, from the jungle, man, basically about why Mother's Day is really not needed anymore. And I'm just gonna get straight to the point. I feel like Mother's Day isn't needed anymore because nowadays I say only about 20%, 25% of the mothers are really deserving of the holiday, you know? And it's so crazy how I woke up today, and I know I'm not the only person who's seen this article, but it was an article out talking about how the creator of Mother's Day, who created it in the 1900s, during the end of her life, she wanted to get rid of it because she didn't like how Mother's Day just became so based off consumerism. Because when you really think about that, that's kind of true. Because Mother's Day, it don't mind that dog. Mother's Day started in the 1900s, you know what I'm saying? Back in the time when mothers were more mothers. Now this is 2017, where a lot of mothers aren't really good moms no more. A lot of these moms are not even really thinking about their family or their future or their kids when they even had them. A lot of these mothers are just having kids just to just have them for attention now. You know, a lot of these mothers don't even know how to keep a good man with them to build a family. A lot of these mothers think they can just run a whole family household on their own without doing what's right. A lot of these mothers are raising their kids to be brainwashed, zombified fools that don't realize what's going on in the world. You know, a lot of these mothers don't really understand that it's when you raising a man, you got to raise them right, because nowadays you see so many feminized men out here. I mean, we got men out here wearing tight clothes because that's a trend, not realizing that is you being trendy, you spending your money, you becoming more like a female. Females be the ones that always care most of the time about how they look. you know you notice that about women, they care more about how they look than anything, kind of like with their children. Notice sometimes when they come with their kids, they'll be all into how their child look or what they're giving their child, but they won't care about what their child know and how their child is really educated. That's why I feel like kids nowadays are growing up worse. Kids today, the younger ones, are growing up real effed up because a lot of them are growing up in single parent mother homes, and they're not raising these kids right. Like I said, these mothers don't even know how to get a good man. So it's like, why are we calling them mothers? Like, this is real. Like, how many mothers do you know can honestly get with a dude and work towards a relationship and really build something real, and they work for each other? It's like every woman you meet is always thirsty and wants something out of somebody. It don't even be about love most of the time when it comes to them, because it's like every guy they mess with is somebody who they can gain something from and benefit from. you know a lot of these mothers, I mean, it don't make no sense. There's so many single mothers out here, but people want to still congratulate them and say, hey, thank you, when in reality you can congratulate for something that who you are. You a mother. You spreading your legs, okay, that you're a female. That's what females do. Why do we really have to just keep congratulating you for just you giving birth, but you're not really doing it in the right way? You don't see these super rich people out here doing that crap. They know how to keep families strong and build up good families. They know how to do that crap, man. They ain't out here just having babies for personal gains. And then when you had a child and you ain't do it from the right situation from the begin with, now you're all mad. Now you want to act like somebody owe you something when you should have had your head right from the beginning. Because it really is about consumerism now. You see people, that's what it's like. Mothers care more about what they can gain off Mother's Day than the fact that they were a mother now. That's real too. It's like Mother's Day come around, I'm telling you, the main thing on their mind is what gift they finna get. They is not thinking about no goddamn, oh, I was a real mom, I built a real family. When most of these mothers ain't built shit. And most of these mothers, if they ain't have a good man besides them, they wouldn't have crap. That's why I say, man, only about 20% of them even really deserve stuff anymore. Yeah, it's crazy. See mothers out here, like I said. But I'm going to holler at y'all later, man. Peace out. Alright, look, y'all, man. I'm gonna go in a little bit more because I ain't done. But, man, basically, man, Mother's Day is really like a fucking party day, man. Like, for real. I'm realizing people starting to treat Mother's Day like it's a motherfucking 4th of July and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck that all these damn homes is ran by women and motherfuckers is starting to crash and shit. Don't nobody give a fuck that all these so-called mothers are now becoming mothers for just fucking attention. For attention, because they know if and to not be lonely. Because, you know, a lot of these damn mothers can't keep a fucking man. And you already know they fucking can. And you already know they can't. So that's what they want to do. That's another thing they do. Oh, I want a kid so I don't got to be lonely. And then when my kids leave, I get a cat. Like, it's so fucked up, man, out here, man. Like I bet you there's mothers out here who ain't even do shit for their kids still gonna get congratulated. But they kids won't get shit. Trust me, I know. This is real. People gonna be like, oh, you a mother, happy Mother's Day. Knowing damn well this motherfucker ain't do shit for her motherfucking kids, ain't raised nobody right, was a hoe, was out here just trying to scheme motherfuckers for money, opening up her legs and people congratulating you. You see how men don't get congratulated when we F, even though women can't even have kids without us, but you see, oh, we don't get shit. Father's Day come around, we don't give a motherfucking thing. We don't get shit. We get treated like shit. We get looked at like, oh, y'all just the men. Y'all don't deserve shit. Y'all don't deserve a fucking thing. Y'all are men. Let's make life unfair as fuck. While we women walk around and keep being stupid and being congratulated for being stupid and spreading up our fucking legs. Knowing damn well it's fucked up out here. Now I gotta go to the motherfucking store. Finna be hella motherfucking. I had to move around for a minute though. But I'ma holler at y'all later, man. Like this video, man. Comment. I know I was tweaking in this one. But I hope y'all get the point. Cause mothers want me to make a video. So holler at y'all later.